Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you something simple that you can do to grow your hair while you are asleep. This method is great to grow your hair in protective styles. Either you add extensions to your hair or your hair is in cornrow, African threading, even mini braids and mini twists. Right here, my hair is in African threading style. I just fold the tips and tuck them in. When I'm asleep, it is like that, and when I'm awake, it is like that. So when I say do nothing, that simply means I don't touch my hair, I don't manipulate my hair in the process. I only work with my scalp. I do this routine mostly at night, and you don't need a lot to do it. You only need a leave-in spray and hair serum. To start with, I'm going to get a cup of warm water and I'm going to throw my hair growth spray, hair leave-in spray in the warm water and leave it for a while because it has been in the fridge and I need it to be warm before I use it. Okay, so while that is heating up, I'll just go ahead and unravel my hair from the way I packed it. So I just packed the tips of the African threading hair and tucked them in. So that is how I go about with my hair all day. When I'm going out, I can decide to wear a wig on it or just go out with it like that, depending on where I am going. For me to get access to my scalp, I'm just going to take off all the hair bands that I used to hold them together. Mind you, I'm not unraveling the thread itself because I'm not touching my hair. I'm only working with my scalp. So I have taken down all the hair bands from my hair, and this is my hair. I have about 6 African threading styles on, and it is very easy for me to access my scalp. You don't have to heat your leave-in spray to make it warm depending on the condition of your leave-in spray. You can use water or any leave-in spray of your choice. You can just add essential oils to water and spray it on your hair. But because this has been in the fridge for a few days, it is very cold. That is why I am heating it up before I use it. So what I'm going to do is to spray it on my scalp. I'm not spraying too much. You don't need your scalp to be wet. You don't need your hair to be wet. Just spray a very little amount of it, but make sure every part of your scalp, your edges and the back of your hair, make sure you spray on them. Remember, very little amount. Don't spray too much. You can even decide to skip this part because the serum I'm going to be using is water based. So you can skip this part if you want. After spraying that on my scalp, I gently use my hands to press it in and massage my scalp and my edges for a while. Remember, no matter what you do, if you are touching your scalp and you are applying anything on your scalp, always scalp massage. I'll gently press the water and massage my scalp and then go in with the serum. Spraying water or this leave-in spray on my hair is going to help me reduce the amount of serum I'm going to use. You can see the serum is very light. Those of you that have been complaining that you can't use oil on your scalp, you can't use a particular oil on your scalp, then this process is very great for you. If you can't use oil on your scalp, then go for serums. They are very good for your scalp and your hair. They help to maintain good scalp health and hair density. So I'm going to apply all over my scalp. I will apply from the edges and all the patterns. I'll make sure I get the serum into all the lines. You can see how carefully I'm trying to get the serum to every part of my scalp. So if your hair is in protective style like braids or twists with extension, this is a better option for you to grow your hair in those styles because your hair is not accessible. You can't apply everything you apply on your scalp, on your hair, because it is in protective style, then go for this routine. It is very, very effective if your hair is in the protective style. I'm stressing protective style because if your hair is out, you might have to start manipulating your hair by parting it into small sections before you can access your scalp. So that's why I'm specially recommending this for those that usually have their hair in protective styles. Like I will always say, if you apply product to your scalp, don't just apply and leave it alone. You apply and massage your scalp. So I'm trying to make sure I work the serum into every part of my hair before I scalp massage. If you're enjoying this video or you're learning something from this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, drop a comment for me, and if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and turn your notification bell on so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. And I also want to say a very big thank you to all my old and new subscribers. To my returning viewers, I say thank you to all of you. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Now the product has gotten into every part of my scalp. I am going to massage. And when you're massaging, don't use your fingers to scrape your scalp to avoid damaging your follicles. Use your fingers to slightly press your scalp and massage the product into your scalp. That is the best way to massage your scalp. And also when you're massaging, make sure your fingers are not going in between your hair to pull them out. When I'm done with my scalp, I'm just going to pack the hair and put it away before I work with my edges. When you're packing your hair, make sure you are not packing it too tight to avoid damage and discomfort, because when your hair is too tight, you will not feel comfortable, and also you might be causing damage to your hair and your edges will start pulling off. So make sure you pack it carefully. That is why I section it into two before I am finally holding them together. So this one, I'll carefully tuck the tips in and then I will move straight to my edges. I always like to treat my edges specially and carefully because they are very fragile. I don't know if I'm the only one with fragile edges. You can see the serum. It is very light. It is water based. That was why I said you can skip spraying water on your scalp. And if you look at it, it has a slimy nature like a gel. So I'll just apply a little of it to my palm and rub it on my edges. Just make sure I work the product into my edges, and when I'm done rubbing it on my edges, I will massage for at least 2-3 minutes depending on how much time I have. Make sure you massage your edges because they also help in blood circulation and help to regrow your edges. Now I'm done massaging, and the other step, which is the last step that you must not skip, is to keep your hair protected. I do that with either a scarf or a satin bonnet, whichever one you find comfortable. Use any of them. So in this video I'm going to be using my scarf, and when you're tying it, don't tie it too tight because tying it too tight will start applying pressure on your edges, which might lead to damage. So I just tie it and make sure I leave a little bit of space so that my edges will be able to breathe. And when you're tying your scarf as well, make sure you move it down to cover your edges. Sleeping with a silk scarf and satin bonnet is so helpful to your hair because you will not have to wake up and see your hair all over your pillow. So I'll just make sure I tuck everywhere in and adjust it to cover my edges and every part of my hair. This is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you learned something, don't forget to like, comment and share.